Hey everybody. Um, I am here to talk about my cat, Timmy. We just lost my cat, and it's really hard. Um, it's only been a couple days. He had some complications with his heart. We had him for 10 years. Um, he was an amazing cat. We loved him dearly. Um, we have 4 cats, and he was one from a litter, and we kept him and his brother. So we still have his brother, but Timmy's gone. We had to have him euthanized the other day, and that was one of the hardest things I think I've ever had to do. So, in anxiety recovery, when you're doing really, really good, and you have to be prepared for things that are going to rock your boat. And I've been doing amazing, and a couple days in of him being ill, I wasn't wavering. I was like, I can do this. And my nervous system must have been getting worked. I'm still really sensitized, and So by the time we got him to the vet and I started the crying and everything, I started releasing adrenaline, I think, and sensitive nervous system. So I started having a little bit of adrenaline again, and I'm just really sensitive. But the thing is what's amazing is in the beginning when it first started 2 years ago, I couldn't tell what I was feeling. Basically, everything you feel, you're being so consumed by adrenaline and you're so sensitive that everything feels like anxiety. You can't differentiate your feelings, and I've read a lot about it, and it's just something that normally happens. So now I'm beginning to be able to feel separate from the anxious feelings. I'm feeling sadness, and I know it's sadness, and I can feel it, and I'm like, that's sadness, and it really hurts, and I keep thinking I lost Timmy, but this is good because I can feel that I'm having sadness. And for a long time I couldn't tell what feelings I was having because it was just all adrenaline. Timmy fought up until the very end. He didn't want to leave, it seemed like. But of course he's an animal, and I know he loved us dearly. Such a good pet. How did I get back to that again? But I just wanted to go ahead and say we have to be. Life is full of stress and life is full of pain, and also we're going to lose animals that we love, and we're going to lose people, and going through this doesn't make it easy. You're really sensitized, and everything feels really intense, and this feels intense because it is intense, losing a pet. That's normal. But blended with adrenaline and sensitization, it's wild. I woke up this morning. I was waking up every morning, coming out here and crying into the living room because Timmy would always be out here. I always had this routine where I'm still really upset. It's going to take a while. He was just a big part of our life, you know. We came out and feed him in the morning, and um, but I just want to tell everybody, you're going to make it through it. I'm going to make it through it. The stronger you get, the more these kind of things are going to, I think we're going to be stronger for it. When things happen, we're going to be able to keep a good hold of ourselves, and we're going to be able to make it through these things. I just keep telling myself it's normal to feel the sadness, and there's not a damn thing I can do about the adrenaline or the sensitive nervous system. It feels extra sensitive right now. There's nothing that I can do. I'm going to have to write it out. It's not going to hurt me. The biggest thing is you're going to be okay. It's not going to hurt you. You have to realize that. And I know it's so hard to realize. I was telling myself this morning, why can't I grasp that? Why can't I grasp the fact that it's not going to hurt me? Because it's not. But because it feels so wild, the adrenaline and the sensitive nervous system combined just feels so wild. You feel like you're going to lose control, but you're not. It's just, and pain and sadness. Wow. Sadness and this kind of pain is intense. It's more than even anxiety. It's like, it's so intense, but we have to feel these things through. The most important thing is to cry. When you feel it coming up, let it come out. That's one way that you're gonna heal faster through grief, is to experience it and feel it and let it come out and let it go, do its thing, and then you'll heal faster. And the same thing with anxiety. You just have to experience it through and let it come out, and try to go through your day. Just don't make anxiety a priority. Like, I've been in it for 2 years, and it's like that's all I think about half the time. And some days are just more than others, and I'm just telling myself, stop talking about it in your head. Stop making it a priority. It's not a priority. Make something else a priority. Once you stop talking about it, once you stop discussing it with yourself all day long in your head, it'll start dissipating. Once you don't make it a priority, once you stop arguing with yourself about it in your head. It's pretty simple when you tell yourself to stop talking to yourself, because I find myself up there babbling all the time about it. It's okay. I'll figure this out. It's like, no, just go on with your day. Even if it's there and it's, going through your body and it's making your arms tingle, and just let it be there, and you'll get through your day. And for the most part, if you just let it be there, you won't even notice it after a while, and you stop arguing with yourself in your head, and you stop thinking about it and thinking of ways to get rid of it, or thinking of things. I find myself even now thinking, I wonder if I could take something. And I'm like, oh my God, you stopped taking stuff a long time ago. It's your brain. Your brain wants to go on and on and on about it. Pretty soon, the more you stop thinking about it, the more you stop having these conversations, the more, I know it's not easy, but the less conversations you have with yourself about it, the more and more you will become desensitized. And because right before this happened to Timmy, I had this whole couple of weeks of just amazing. I just started saying, stop talking to yourself. And if it comes up, you must need it. You must need to experience this, because that's when your brain is rewiring. And so I did that for, then for 2 weeks or something, it just kind of just went away. It was just amazing. I wasn't experiencing any of it. And then Timmy started going downhill and something was happening with him. And I was like, okay, I can handle this. I still had a couple of good days. But then when we went to the vet and he had to be euthanized, and I started crying, I basically was showing my brain, or the fear that I had showed my brain that, oh, we're in trouble here. And I started having like more adrenaline again and start kicking up again. So I'm going to do the work again, and not going to see this as a backslide, because I am seeing this as we all go through pain. We all go through stress. We all go through these things, and you have to be prepared to deal with it. I'm going to come out of this, and I'm going to experience my sadness. And every time I think about Timmy, I'm going to smile, because your brain doesn't know the difference. When you're smiling, your brain says, oh, everything must be okay. So you smile when you think about something that causes you pain. You smile because your brain does not know. If you're smiling, your brain just says, oh, she must be happy because she's smiling. Pretty soon it'll rewire that way to when you smile and I'm thinking of Timmy and I'm smiling, my brain will say, oh, it's a happy thought. It won't be a painful thought. The brain is a funny thing, and we can rewire it. So I just wanted to get on here and say that you guys, if anything happens, you'll make it through it. You smile for the things you've lost. You know that your brain is hard at work trying to protect you, but in that same instance, it's making things harder on you. But you've got to know that these feelings are just feelings. They can't hurt you. You're going to make it through the day just like you do every day. Fake it till you make it. Show your brain that you are okay. And you'll make it through. And you'll be stronger. So everything's going to be okay. I hope everybody has a great day.